I think it's really scary, and I think it's terrible for somebody to do that when they know that we're here helping people.
Two hospital employees carjacked at gunpoint. It's 11 a.m. We're taking the news feed right now with the FOX45 news feed, where those brazen attacks occurred just hours apart. And as crime continues to plague this city, the Baltimore Police Department is still facing a massive officer shortage. The concerns one police union is raising about recruitment. And we're off to a wet start to your weekend. We're tracking rain on the radar. How long showers stick around? Just ahead. Fox 45 News Midday starts right now.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 News Midday.
All right, thanks for joining us here for Fox 45 News Midday. I'm Taylor Stewart. We're starting off with breaking news here. Retired Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman of the Supreme Court, has died at the age of 93. The court says she died in Phoenix today of complications related to an advanced dementia and a respiratory illness she's battling. Now live to Capitol Hill, where a vote is underway to expel Representative George Santos from Congress. Now it comes after a recent Ethics Committee investigation that Santos tried to use his candidacy for personal financial gain. The Republican's facing 23 federal charges related to fraud and misusing campaign finance funds. He denies these allegations, but admits mistakes were made. Turning now to a city in crisis. Over the past 7 days, there's been a massive spike in the number of shootings in Baltimore City. BPD data shows an 83% rise in non-fatal shootings across Baltimore. One of those shootings here caught on camera. The surveillance video shows a suspect shooting a man on North Monroe Street in West Baltimore. This latest data now shows robberies spiked 35% in a single week. Former BPD Deputy Commissioner Jason Johnson weighing in. Now, as crime rages on, the Baltimore Police Department is still struggling to fill its ranks.
Those of us in law enforcement are still trying to understand and feel our way through it. But how would you expect a young person that's trying to decide whether a career choice, whether I go into the IT field or do I become a police officer?
Critics say recruitment is down across the state because new laws paint police in a negative light. As Olivia Dance shows us, the Maryland Police Union is concerned.
Since the changes, the Baltimore Police Department saw a 79% increase in resignations, and they're still over 500 officers short.
If we can't get men and women to join the ranks, we will start to see more crime.
According to Sergeant Clyde Boatwright, president of the Maryland Fraternal Order of Police, recent changes to Maryland laws are handcuffing recruitment efforts. One law that Boatwright takes issue with outlines when an officer can use force, and he says it puts officers in danger. Another one of those changes is the repeal of the Law Enforcement Officer Bill of Rights. It was repealed back in 2021. In the same year, the Maryland Attorney General established the Independent Investigation Division as part of police reform. Boatwright says it could be politically or racially motivated.
What this now does is it gives the Attorney General's office, who is supposed to be an independent body, but they are not independent because they do the investigation and they get to decide whether or not they're charging. They know some of their views on different things, and they wonder if that will play a role in the determination of whether or not someone will be prosecuted or not.
We sent the Attorney General's office these questions on your screen, including, do you think these laws and repeals have drove down recruitment of potential officers? What steps are being taken to make sure that investigations are
All right, we're back with a look at your social stream. Lots of reaction to this story here. A federal judge is temporarily halting Montana's TikTok ban from taking effect. A U.S. district judge found the ban carried more interest in China's role in TikTok than protecting Montana consumers. Under the law, the app would be prohibited from operating within the state for potential fines, though, of tens of thousands of dollars each day. Now, the law was challenged by TikTok and content creators who argue in part the ban infringes on their First Amendment rights. Let's see what folks are saying here. Charles saying a good move by the federal judge. All right. Another person weighing in, that's great news for China. So still some debate on that one. Well, thousands of fake social media accounts created in China aimed at spreading and polarizing political content, they've been now banned on Meta. The accounts were designed to look like they belong to Americans, but an internal review found that 4,800 spoof accounts existed between Instagram and China. Now, one tweet says we're not even scratching the surface here. There's likely thousands more. Jeff saying this, wow, the extent to which social media can be manipulated is truly alarming. Definitely stay vigilant and aware of critical information online. Well, he may be retired, but Congress is not done with Dr. Anthony Fauci yet. Lawmakers are bringing him back to the witness stand next year. The former White House medical advisor has agreed to testify to Congress on the U.S. response to the COVID pandemic and the origins of the COVID virus. Let's see how folks feel. Just saying is saying, how many times has he already done this? Quite a few. Too many times. There's your answer. All right, let's go ahead. This weekend, you can catch basketball from the comfort of your home and right here on Fox 45 and the CW. On Fox 45 at 12:30, watch state rivals number 3 Marquette and Wisconsin. And then switch over on the CW because Baltimore on Saturday, Notre Dame and number 8 Miami tip off in Florida at noon. And then at 2:15, number 7 Duke and Georgia Tech go head to head in Atlanta. It's not just basketball, though. Tomorrow, Big Noon Saturday kicks off right here on Fox 45. Starting at 3 p.m., you can catch the Mountain West Championship game where Boise State and UNLV go head-to-head in Las Vegas. And then, of course, number 2 Michigan Wolverines and number 16 Iowa Hawkeys. They are going to kick off at 8 p.m. for the Big Ten Championships game. Of course, on Sunday, though, NFL kickoff begins at 11. Then at 1, Miami Dolphins and the Washington Commanders kick off right here in the DMV. To finish out your sports-filled weekend, watch the San Francisco 49ers and the Eagles go head-to-head in Philly at 4:25. Still ahead, some new perks when you fly. A new snack bar coming to one airline that's going to be here just in time for holiday travel. And helping local families have a happy holiday, our Toys for Tots roll call is still underway. Coming up, how you can give back this holiday season. All right, we're back with a live look over Towson, where we could see some rain tonight. The risk of showers is prompting the Towson tree lighting ceremony to be moved to next Friday. Stick with us. Coming up in a few minutes, we'll check in with meteorologist Justin Chambers for a look at the time of this rain. Topping international news, a temporary ceasefire between Israel and Hamas comes to an end. This morning, Israel's military resumed airstrikes along the Gaza Strip minutes after the truce expired. Over the 7-day truce, Hamas freed more than 100 hostages, and Israel released 240 Palestinian prisoners in return. All right, let's go back out to that breaking news we have right now as the House expels Republican Representative George Santos of New York in a bipartisan vote after a critical ethics report on his conduct. This is a live look from the floor. Stay with Fox 45 as we learn more. All right, trending now. Ahead of the busy holiday travel season, one airline is going to test drive some self-serve snack bars, okay? United Airlines says it's trying out a new self-serve kiosk. You get up and grab whatever you want after the flight attendants make their first pass down the aisle. United is testing it on flights from Chicago, and passengers can choose from a wide range of free snacks. Mark Clark with Be More Lifestyle here now. What do you think about this?
I mean, it's about time. I think this would have been like a logical progression. You know what I mean? Because that kind of like serving everybody and that little piece when you're traveling. I think this makes perfect sense. Now, is it an honor system where you take what you want and then you're supposed to pay, or
No, it's free, they say. But I like this because I'm always asleep that first pass.
See?
But people are acting crazy on airlines nowadays. Now you have a lot of folks who are going to be standing up and walking around, and the snack bar could get a little touchy.
That is true.
You grab someone's snacks and it's on, you know?
You're right. Okay, you know what? You're absolutely right. It might create too many opportunities. And let's keep it real. I really don't like a lot of, how should I say this, air and body smell moving around on the plane. You know what I mean? It's really almost too intimate.
Everyone stay seated. Let's just get to where we're going.
You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit too intimate. You know what I mean? We don't need to be whiffing around all this activity and people.
Enclosed environment. Look.
You already got the breath going on. So now you got this, and now you just had your little peanuts. I don't know. You're right. You're absolutely right.
We're going to wrap this up because we could go down this rabbit hole for a while here, Mark. All right, well, let's get over to your wild and wonderful weather with meteorologist Justin Chambers.
Really cool shot here of the northern lights. This is from Minnesota early on Friday morning. Even some around here, at least in the rural areas, could have seen some of those northern lights because we did have those clear skies, but that's a really pretty picture right there, the aurora borealis. And yeah, we are going to see a lot of cloud cover, so if it was later tonight, would not be able to see anything because we have those clouds that are sticking around and some of those rain showers as well. On your hour-by-hour forecast, numbers will only get to the lower 50s today, which is about average for the 1st of December. However, definitely cooler than yesterday, so that's what we're tracking. Afternoon showers, cooler temperatures, sun's up until 4:44 tonight. Those daylight hours continue to shrink. 52 is your average, and a lot of us only in the upper 40s for Westminster and Cockeysville over to Bel Air. Eastern Shore in the lower 50s on Chestertown down through Stevensville, and right about 52 in Annapolis. Baltimore at 52 today as well. Up and down the East Coast, 40s and 50s are what we're going to see as that cooler air is in place, but short-lived because by Saturday and Sunday, we pump those temperatures up into the above average category. We'll see some lower 60s for the first weekend of December. So here's a look at our future scan. About 2-3 o'clock this afternoon, that's when those rain showers will be steady through most of the 95 and 83 corridor. A couple of off and on showers end of the 5 and 6 o'clock hour for the Eastern Shore, but we actually will dry out. May see some pockets of sunshine on Saturday, but Saturday late afternoon into the evening is when that next round of rain rolls through, and that stays with us through Sunday morning, and then more of those off and on showers for Sunday afternoon as well, with this kind of drizzle that will be with us and those low clouds hanging around. But again, your 10-day forecast, let's enjoy these numbers while we can, because we'll keep the upper 50s into about Monday of next week. Then we'll be cooler. We drop to the 40s on Wednesday and Thursday, but actually for next weekend, for the first weekend of Hanukkah, actually seeing those temps right back to the 50s.
All right, the holiday season is here, and that means it's time for our annual Toys for Tots roll call, and it just would not be possible without your help. Shane and Lily shows us how your generosity is making a difference for families who need it this season. Well, if you didn't make it out to this morning's roll call, you can still drop off a toy at your local Honda dealer now through December 15th. Don't miss this. Ahead of the holiday shopping season, the BBB is alerting shoppers about discreet shipping fee scams. The organization says it's received multiple reports about shipping scams. We've got more on that just ahead.
This Fox 45 news segment is sponsored by your Baltimore area Honda dealers.
Well, the holiday season is here, and that means all of you came out for the Toys for Tots roll call, but it really wouldn't be possible without your help. Shannon Lilly knows and shows us how this generosity is making a difference right here at home.
Well, the spirit of giving is very much in the air as we watch these donations come flooding in. Look at this Humvee just stuffed with Toys for Tots, and it's a massive group effort to make all of this happen.
From an early start with the Christmas spirit in the air,
it's just amazing,
to toy bins filling up outside, this year's Toys for Tots roll call brought in generosity from organizations around the region, with the Baltimore Blast and Baltimore Ravens cheerleaders cheering us on this year. They even let me get in on it.
Toys for Tots roll call starting now!
The energy high for a cause even higher. For 76 years, the U.S. Marines have brightened children's holidays with Toys for Tots, and for some here, that mission is personal.
Especially for me and my family, it was very personal. My little cousin Ace, he sadly passed when he was 3 due to brain cancer, but during his time with us, Toys for Tots supported us a lot by letting us be able to give him a Christmas while being able to focus our money and everything and our attention on his health. And it kind of gives us that little bit of relief being able just to focus on him, because that's what really was important at the time, was making.
Well, once upon a time, I didn't know it, but I was actually a receiver from this program. I didn't know it at the time, but I was one of those less fortunate that had questionable Christmases, but luckily the Marine Corps has come through with this program and got me these toys, so hits home a little bit more for me than most.
And look at all these toys that we've been able to collect just this morning. We're going to be loading them up in this big truck behind me, but hey, we still need more. The Marines' goal is 70,000 toys. We have about 20,000 right now, so you can help them reach their goal until December 14th by donating at any of the drop sites around the region. Reporting in Towson, I'm Shannon Lilly, Fox 45 News.
And as you heard Shannon say, if you did not make it out this morning, you can still drop off a toy at your local Honda dealer now through December 14th. Well, don't miss this ahead of the holiday shopping season. The BBB is alerting shoppers about discreet shipping fee scams. The organization says it's received multiple reports about shipping fee scams, and the organization says scammers reel consumers in by promising the additional fee goes toward special packaging or stamps. To avoid these potential shipping scams, the Better Business Bureau is recommending you buy from reputable shops, understand how different payment methods work, and check for a secure website. Look at the seller's reviews as well. Americans spent billions of dollars over the Thanksgiving weekend, and a record amount was fueled by buy now and pay later purchases.
You spread out your payments over time, and retailers partner with different services to do that. And that's something that's compelling these days for shoppers because credit card interest rates are super high.
Adobe Analytics says buy now, pay later purchases soared 43% over the last year. But experts warn it's important to know the terms of each third-party service, including their late fees. According to the Fed, buy now, pay later plans are disproportionately used by financially fragile customers, including those with low credit scores or unmet credit needs. And ahead of the holiday season, the animals at the ZSL's London Zoo, well, they're counting down to Christmas. The animals got to open 3 very different advent calendars. Sumatra and tiger cubs raced along the festive scent trail of cinnamon and nutmeg to find their tower. As you can see, those squirrels and monkeys search for the hanging stockings to find their favorite treats. Meerkats got to devour their cricket snacks. That's all we have for you here for Fox 45 News Midday. Be More Lifestyles up next. Mark Clark is back to tell us what you guys are working on.
Okay, Chandler, we're talking about gift cards and if they're good gifts. Some say it lets you get what you want, but others say it's thoughtless. What? Be More Lifestyle coming up next.
You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is Be More Lifestyle.
And what's up, Baltimore? I'm Mark Clark, and this is Be More Lifestyle live from Studio A at Fox Baltimore. Lady T is here, along with Kia and Nicole from Glamourina. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Let me tell you right now with your glamorous selves.
All right.
All right. It can be hard to find the perfect gift at the holidays, and that's especially true if you don't know the person that well, perhaps. That's why many Americans expect to spend $240 billion on gift cards this year, whether it's a last-minute option or last-ditch effort to please the toughest person on your Christmas list. Gift cards are widely popular around the holidays.
Of course.
Now, so some people say it's not a thoughtful thing to do. I like gift cards. Think what you want to think.
Wait, you're a man and you like gift cards?
I'm
shocked.
love gift cards.
Yeah, I like gift
don't have
cards.
time for the shopping to going out for everybody. So I think gift cards is just an easy way to get something for someone, and they can pick whatever they want.
Agreed.
You know?
Agreed. You get a little $5 Dunkin' card from Dollar General and you good to go. Yeah,
$5
definitely.
Dunkin'. Now, wait a
No,
minute.
you don't get the little $5. Okay, whatever.
What do you think, Supermodel?
I think it depends on who the gift is going to.
Come on
because
now.
I don't know if I would give my mom a gift card. I think certain people that are important to you in your life should probably get something more thoughtful. But for friends or somebody, if you want to get them clothes and you're not sure what size, a gift card is great for things like that. Or it depends on the person. I
Yeah,
think.
because your family will fight you.
Yeah, like-
She's one of them. You like my youngest daughter, who's very good and thoughtful.
Oh, yeah.
And so you do feel kind of stupid when she gives you something like hit you in the soul.
And you just got her that $5 Dunkin' gift card. You were like,
get you a Dunkin'. Go ahead. Get you a Dunkin'.
I love gift cards. I think gift cards are very handy. But if you don't give me a gift card, I do wear a size Carnival Cruise to Jamaica. And if you want to give me that, we're on point then, okay?
Well, we wanted you to tell us. Do you like receiving gift cards? Vote on our website, foxbaltimore.com/vote. When you get to the website, make sure you click on the Lifestyle tab. You can also vote on our Fox 45 News app. At the end of the show, we'll see what everybody thinks. Now, young people looking for love are saying hola to a new way of dating. The popular language learning app Duolingo has opened the floodgates for people looking for love throughout language. Duolingo, hope I'm saying that right, has more than 9 million users daily, allowing hopeless singles to connect with people around the world.
So what is this, a Spanish version of OkCupid? What is that? Like, what is
it? Worldwide.
I'm so confused. What is that?
So, you know, what do you think? Now, Nicole.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, I didn't know Duolingo was meant for that, so it sounds like people are starting to use it for that purpose versus learning a language, I guess.
Oh, was it initially supposed to be just learn a language?
Learn a language.
Oh, and
So
they
flipped it.
I'm
and
trying
they
to
started
figure out
hooking up.
how are they doing that?
That's
How
what
are
they
you
did with
meeting people?
Instagram, girl. That's what you do. You slide in the DMs on Instagram.
But
That's
I think
what
it's
they
good
did.
to get creative because a lot of the dating apps, people aren't saying they're finding success.
Yeah,
you know, there's a
at
lot
all.
of
At all,
bad intentions on the dating apps.
Firsthand, I can
So
tell you
they're-
yes. Yes,
But
ma'am.
isn't it the
Continue. I'm
same
listening.
thing, just
They're
opening
getting
up to the
creative.
world?
They're getting creative. What'd you say?
Isn't it the same thing as opening up to the world? So
What
you
do
got
you
bad
say?
intentions from somebody?
I think it just expands your dating roster to Spanish
roster?
men.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So all they did was
You know how
expand
the game you playing.
it. Your roster, and your roster is at least what 3 or more, right? That's
Lady
a
T
roster.
starting 5 is another country.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, but yeah.
So what do you think?
Yeah,
Would you
I
do
think,
it?
honestly, you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Huh?
You can
Yes.
learn a new language.
Wait a minute, kid. Now, wait a minute.
and meet someone new. So I just think, you know, why not?
I agree with.
I don't know.
agree.
Talking to the app thing is kind of tough. Like, so hey, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a
How
lot.
do you
But I'm
say?
old, though.
How do you say? Why you up? Or
Why
are you
you
up?
up?
Are you up? What you doing?
If you
What's
have-
going on?
If you have a partner, a new TikTok trend is promising to help you tell if they're
It's a lot of dating
a
stuff
keeper
today.
or not.
It's
It's
a lot.
called the orange peel theory. The idea is that you ask your partner to do something simple for you that you could do yourself, like peel an orange. According to TikTok theory, if they do it, it's a sign they're a keeper. But if they refuse, it could be a red flag.
Oh, acting helpless. I do this all the time.
Yeah.
I do this all
You
the time.
employ this in your technique?
I'm sorry. I think this is so silly.
Oh,
I just think
man.
we're overcomplicating things. We don't need to peel oranges and do all these tests.
Can you
Right.
open this
It's
up
just
for
a
me?
bit of good communication. Okay, I got you.
She was like,
What do you
yes.
think?
She was like,
Are you
obviously.
in?
I mean, I'm newly on the dating market, so I
wait a
think
minute.
that
Okay.
I'm going to have to go on the opposite end because if you're finding somebody new, it might test their character a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
oh, can you peel this orange for me? And then you can see their response to gauge who they are.
Right.
I think if it's your longtime partner or something, maybe that's a little like,
That's true.
why are you asking me to peel an orange?
You're
for you?
saying if you're difficult for peeling an orange, then you're definitely gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
Lady T, now
Yeah.
you tried this with your flute out
Yeah,
conversation.
what, stop playing with me, okay? Why
You
I
flew me
always
out?
gotta be on an airplane? I said cruise earlier.
cruise,
Thank you
you're
very
right, I'm
much.
sorry.
Yeah, I do this all the time. Yeah, I ask you to open stuff for me, all these things. I just need to see if you'll do it, and then I'll don't know
I
if
witnessed
this is
Lady T do
forever.
this. She ain't
I don't know if
lying.
this is
She ain't
forever.
lying.
Yeah, I always
Y'all need to quit playing these doggone
I
games.
act helpless just so I can get that attention from that person.
Nicole, don't play games. Just keep it real.
No, play more
It's
games.
just a test. We got to figure out what you're trying to,
actually,
We're
we
not
just
saying
have
play
Nicole-
Monopoly. We just
Nicole
saying
can
play
come back and
play
we
the
can
game.
just auction her off on the show.
What do you mean? You want to
She's
auction
free.
her off?
She's free. She's a model. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There will be some tests involved. Just know that.
Yes, there you go. And we can create a Duolingo for you. We can create an account for you.
We're going to see you guys later in the show. Still ahead, a lot of people to shop for this holiday season. Coming up, we'll share some thoughtful gifts for teachers and caregivers. But first, increase your phone storage capacity so you can keep every memory that photo storage tool that will come in handy this holiday season. A great show on the way. Stick around.
You're watching Be More Lifestyle.
We all load our phones with tons of photos and videos of fun things that happen in our life. It's important not to lose those memories. Julie Moran is here with a handy gadget to make sure everything on your phone is saved forever.
The following segment is sponsored by Noki.
There is nothing more frustrating than when you want to take a photo and your phone says, storage full. Oh, and it always happens at the most inconvenient times. I was just at my godson's wedding and I took hundreds of photos. If I had had the Click Free Pro, I would have loaded them onto this and gifted him one of these as a keepsake of his special day. And the Click Free Pro can store thousands of photos and videos while fitting easily in your hand. You know, other storage options they're bulky, they're expensive, and sometimes you need other accessories to work with different devices. Well, this has a port. Look at this. Look how easily that went in for each device. So you can use it with your laptop or your tablet. It's light and it's a great deal. The Click Free app, this is really cool, allows you to scan old photos so they don't sit on a shelf or a box anymore. And also, this is really cool. I love this little carrying case. It's cute. They come in lots of different colors, just perfect. Right now, we are offering 50% off. Did you hear what I said? Get this, 50% off on the Click Free Pro. So I want you to head over to asadeals.com for this exclusive offer. And believe me, these are going to go very, very quickly.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Curel.
From nurses and nannies to teachers and more, the holiday season is the perfect time to say thank you. Style, beauty, and wellness expert Bobby Thomas has teamed up with Curel to share simple yet thoughtful gift ideas inspired by her experience working with caregivers. Bobby, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you, Mark. You're right. This is a really special partnership for me. They told me that nurses wash their hands 100 times a day on average. And I was mind blown. This time of year, we're already stressed, but juggling our time, trying to budget. And when you write your holiday list, you get to like 30, 40 people, and it's just your family and your friends. And so the everyday people that help your life run a little easier can sometimes not make the cut. And so we all loved this idea of how do we make it easy and how do we really make it meaningful? And something I did, I had taken Curel's Extreme Hand Cream, and what I did was I found online for under $10, you could get 5 pairs of cotton spa gloves. You can also find some that are a little thicker for winter, but just like I did with this blanket wrap that has a pocket, I just tied the spa gloves with a ribbon and I put them in a basket near the front door. This is the best holiday gift idea for anyone. You can have these done ahead of time, keep them in your car, basket near the front door. This is about thinking about how you can inspire the other person to give back to themselves. I am so sick of the gifts being the center of attention. I have an 8-year-old son. A lot of us are guilty, but I had to chase him to write the card. And I said, forget it. The gift is the thank you and the gratitude. So we got couple of dollars from his allowance. We went to the flea market, got a bunch of frames. This is easy for anyone. You can print out a quote. You don't have to use the calligraphy yourself. And we dip spoons so that he has these chocolate dipped spoons that you can melt in coffee or milk to make hot chocolate. And he individually wrapped them to be able to give these to, friends or people that I'm like, oh, wait, here's a sweet treat. It was awesome because oftentimes, like a teacher, they're on that fringe, but they're in your everyday life. And Grandma's peanut brittle recipe, it's just about making sure that the real reason we should be stressed is about finding the magic and not worrying about the ideas, the deliveries, etc. Like taking time to connect with other people this time of year so that we can restore and recharge for another year.
Where can we get more information?
Of course, Curel.com will post all of my ideas, but please find me on social, IG, at Bobby Thomas. I'd love to hear your ideas and share them.
Definitely. Happy holidays and thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Mark.
Take care. Still ahead, we're talking about gifts for the whole family. We'll share some ideas that both the kids and adults will love. An activewear you love to wear. Coming up, we'll tell you about a new local company that's women-owned. Stick around.
This is Be More Lifestyle.
Hey, you guys, are you looking for stylish and fun activewear that makes you feel glamorous? Well, why not support a local athletic wear line geared towards women and made by women? Nicole and Kia, the founders of Glamarina, join us now to tell us more about their line. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
I know this is a long time coming.
Oh, yes.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, so I want to know more about the line. When did you guys get started? What was the concept behind it?
Absolutely. So Glamarina is the go-to activewear brand for culturally conscious women. The pieces that we're showing today is from our recent collection, Melanin by Glamarina.
Okay.
And that just showcases the different complexions that you see in the Black community, from the lighter browns to the darker browns.
Yes, nude is in now. This is the season for it. I love it so much. Okay. All right, so what makes your line different from other major athletic lines?
Yeah, so one important thing about us is we're size inclusive. We've been that way since the day we started in 2015 when we came together. We're always showcasing a diverse group of Black women to really represent ourselves and really give women a safe space to feel like they belong, because we didn't see that when we started out.
I love that. Okay, and you guys usually have like different patterns you go with sometimes too. I love the different versions that you use. How do you guys come up with what you're gonna put out there?
Yeah, it's just our creative side. So
Okay.
we definitely like to have a mix and match of solid and new colors, as you would see in this collection, as well as those bold African prints.
Yes.
Just really, it's a connection to where we come from and really just trying to have that representation of our culture.
Amazing. Okay, now you brought some models here today. I want you to talk to us a little bit about each one, okay? All right, so who are we starting off with today?
Okay, so we're starting off with our model Aisha. Aisha is wearing our brown sugar hoodie and biker shorts. Now these biker shorts are squat proof. You can see her doing squats here, so they will stay in place. They will not rise down while you're doing your workout.
Oh, that usually happens. It usually falls down as you're working out.
Yeah, you don't want that. It's going to mess up your workout. And these also have pockets, so it's super functional.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I like that. I like that because of the move. You got to be able to move around when you're working out and doing that Zumba. You know what I mean? Okay, who's next?
So next we have our model, Sharonda. Sharonda's about to go for an outdoor run. This is a great time to go and get an outdoor exercise in. And so she's wearing our Blacker the Berry buttery soft hoodies, as well as the matching Blacker the Berry leggings in a size large. Our hoodies are super perfect for indoor workouts, anything that you're doing in the house. They're not too heavy, they're very lightweight. And then you can layer them with the jacket when you need to step outside.
And you can tell Sharonda's from Maryland because she got her coat on and it's super cold outside. So shout out to Sharonda for the hat and the coat. She said, put that on too.
And you got the hoodie.
And you got the hoodie. I love
layers,
it.
Layers.
It's a good comparison. I love it. Okay, who else you guys have?
Okay, next we have Amber, who is wearing the brown sugar, our low impact sports bra, which has this super sexy strappy back. It has a class to adjust the sizing in the back, and our biker shorts. And she's doing yoga, like perfect time of the year to be in home, toasty, and doing some yoga, just getting your body ready for the new year.
She's got the natural hair and everything. Okay, give me that one last model. I want to see what she's got because she got some gloves with her. I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, here we go.
She can fight, clearly. She can fight. What's this one?
So this is our fourth model, Lori, and she is about to take a boxing class. A lot of different options for fitness here. So she has our Honey Dip low impact sports bra.
I love the names. Honey Dip. This all melanin. I just love the names.
Melanin by Glamarina.
Okay, where can our viewers go for more info?
Yep, so you can go to glamarina.com to shop. Our brand is sold exclusively on our website. You can also follow us at Shop Glamarina on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Time now for your best weather in America.
One of my favorite shots here, the Sawatch Range, the Rocky Mountains. This is the Front Range here in Colorado. Those snow-capped mountains looking just beautiful from that shot there. And that's the end of November. They have seen snow there already, obviously. With temperatures that'll be we'll be in the lower 50s today, so near average for your high temps. Notice those showers that will be with us off and on throughout the day today. Even some upper 40s here for Cockeysville and Bel Air, right about 46 in Westminster. Lower 50s in Baltimore down through Annapolis, Stevensville at 53 today. Up and down the East Coast, it's more of the same. A lot of that cloud cover with the rain showers that'll be around and temperatures that will be cooler. But by tomorrow and into Sunday, you're going to see some of us slide about 10 degrees above average, even though we've got those clouds in place. Now, as we take you through the later part of next week, notice those numbers drop below average, so it'll be a little bit cooler, more December-like. Here's a look at that future scan. Again, those showers just starting about noon and taking you into the 2, 3, 4 o'clock hour. More of those showers kind of off and on throughout the day on Friday. We're drier on Saturday, and most of the models are now keeping the showers to the south of us through Saturday afternoon. So that's good news for activities you have going on, parades and things of that nature. But early Sunday morning, more rain rolls in. This is going to be another system that'll roll through, and then we'll kind of be stuck under that cloud cover and the drizzle throughout most of Sunday afternoon. Even though our temperatures will be mild, we'll be drier and a bit cooler, especially as we head into Sunday or Monday of next week. So here's that 10-day forecast. 50s today with lower 60s into Saturday and Sunday. Overnight lows are not too bad, but notice those colder numbers by the time we get to Wednesday and Thursday of next week, with highs back only to the 40s. However, next weekend, we're right back to the 50s.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Lego.
Buying holiday gifts that everyone in the family can enjoy is extremely challenging. Here to help us is lifestyle expert Amanda Mushrow, who's teaming up with the Lego Group for the release of some new and unique gifting ideas for all. Amanda, always great to see you. What you got for us today?
Okay, so I've got some really great sets that I've been playing with all day. But you know what? The one thing about holiday shopping is I want to find gifts that inspire creativity and the joy of play and spending time together. But you know that holiday shopping can get really stressful. So the Lego brand is really putting the fun back in holiday shopping with in-store and .com experiences that you won't find anywhere else.
So what are the top gifts you recommend?
Okay, I have 3. First up, this is the Lego Marvel Avengers Tower. Now, this comes with 31 minifigures, which is more minifigures than any Lego set. This is so fun. I have been playing with it all morning. Now, if you have some old school gamers to shop for, I want you to check out the Lego Icon Pac-Man arcade. Really fun, kind of retro throwback design, the iconic Pac-Man characters. And guess what? You don't even need a quarter to play this one. Now, if you've got some artists, how about the 3D Lego brick build of Starry Nights by Vincent van Gogh? Once you put this beautiful piece together, you can hang it on your wall like a piece of art.
That is so cool. Now, are there some other gift ideas that appeal to the entire family?
Yeah, so this holiday season, gift the superpower of play. I really love the mosaic maker. They take a photo and turn it into a piece of art. And you also have the Titanic, which is really cool. The Titanic Lego set has 9,000 pieces.
So, Amanda, are there any special events people should have on their calendar so they don't miss it?
Yes, I'm going to give you the inside scoop for Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Okay.
So the Lego brand has the Lego Insiders. It's their loyalty group. It's free to sign up. And 1 week early than any other shoppers, you're going to get the deals, promotions. You're going to learn about all of the holiday sets and some things about even free gifts. So for instance, if you spend $250, you'll get the Lego Majesto's Magical Workshop. If you spend $170 for free, you will get the Lego Winter Market Stall. So these are all really cool, and you're not going to find out about them unless you are a Lego insider. So go sign up.
You always bring the great stuff. Where can we go for more information?
So for more information on all the great holiday deals and all of the sets you see here, you can go to lego.com or to a Lego store.
Great seeing you, Amanda, as always.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Still ahead, gift cards are a big business, but are they thoughtful enough? Coming up, we'll take on the plastic cards and messages they give off at Christmas. It can be hard to find the perfect gift at the holidays, and that's especially true if you don't know the person that well. Perhaps that's why Americans expect to spend $204 billion on gift cards this year, whether it's a last-minute option or a last-ditch effort to please the toughest person on your Christmas list. Gift cards are wildly popular around the holidays, and we wanted you to tell it. Do you like receiving gift cards? Right now, 27% say yes, love them, and 17% say no, hate them, but 56% say it depends on the store. We got a great show lined up for Monday. Super Mario Brothers is back with an all-new game coming up. We're talking the newest games your kids will love to see under the tree this holiday season.
Find out how to have your business featured on Be More Lifestyle. Email us at BeMoreLifestyleTV@foxbaltimore.com.
And as always, thank you for inviting us into your home. Make sure you follow Be More Lifestyle on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday.